This is CRAVE Smokey BBQ Angus beef. This is a frozen meal that I cooked in the microwave, and I'm really excited to try this. It looks great, I gotta say that. So in this video, let's find out if it's any good. Let's hang out. Let's try this TV dinner. And at the end of the video, we'll close off with the grocery store dude self-checkout segment where I'll summarize everything and give my final thoughts. All right, thanks so much for joining me. As always, I am the grocery store dude, and this channel is all about trying interesting grocery store foods, including this CRAVE Smokey BBQ Angus beef. Sorry, I almost forgot the name for a second there. Look, there are some TV dinners which, you know, they're not meant to be fancy. They're just meant to be cheap, decent tasting food. Then there's other TV dinners like CRAVE TV dinners that I feel are more gourmet. Like, look at that. Look at this. This is a really fancy looking and fancy sounding TV dinner. So here it is over here. Let's go in for a close-up. I'll let you know what I mean. So this is what CRAVE says. Looking for juicy smoked meat? Look no further. Get a load of this hearty Angus beef slathered with a smoky barbecue sauce. We didn't just stop there. We amped up this meal with a side of roasted potato and corn hash. Are you fired up yet? Well, I am. Because as I said, visually, I mean, those pieces of beef, steak, whatever it is, they look like decent portion. They look like thick, good portions of beef. So yeah, and the price for this was $4.28. That's Canadian dollars. I think I got this at Walmart. And also too, here's some additional information from the back of the box. Feel free to go back and press pause if you want to read it more carefully. All right, you know what? Let's save the beef for last. Let's try this potato here. Now, I'm guessing this barbecue sauce is gonna be sweet, but let's see. So here's some potatoes. Let's give it a taste. Ooh, that's a nice sauce. That's actually not as sweet as I thought it would be. It is sweet, but it's not overly sweet like that. Say like the Swanson, I was about to say Swanson McRib, like the Swanson rib TV dinners that I had. Like that's a really sweet sauce. It's not as sweet as that, but it is sweet, and there is I guess a smoky flavor to it. That tastes really good. I like those potatoes, even though it was cooked in the microwave. It actually has a decent texture. It doesn't taste overcooked and mushy. Let's try a bit of this kind of, I don't know, what is this, corn? What do they call it? Corn hash. So here it is here, corn with some sauce and it's like peppers or anyways, let's give it a try. Okay, now that's tasting more sweet. When you have it with the corn, you get the sweetness of the corn, that barbecue sauce. It's starting to taste more sweet, which I like. If you know me, you know I like sweet barbecue sauces. But anyways, look, start of the show. This is the Smokey BBQ Angus beef. So this is it. So let's grab a piece here. Again, I don't know if you can tell, but this is a decent portion of beef here. You get a lot of decent bites of beef, but let's see how it tastes. Again, it was cooked in the microwave, so let's see. Let's see how it tastes. Here we go. Start of the show, the beef. Wow, that was a lot better than I thought it would be. Wow, I thought it was going to be chewy and kind of dry, but at least that bite, it was actually nice and tender. It was nice and tender. I wouldn't say it was juicy because again, it was cooked in the microwave, but it is actually, yeah, maybe it was a little bit juicy. Just it's tender, it's soft, easy to chew, tastes like beef, covered with that sweet sauce. That tastes awesome. And again, these are big bites. A lot of times when you have these TV dinners and they say they have beef in it, you got these little tiny pieces, these little chunks of beef, but this is a nice good thick bites of beef here. Let's take another bite. Okay, that that tastes really good. Tender, soft, dare I say melts in your mouth. I can't believe this was cooked in a microwave. This goes without saying, I'm not affiliated with CRAVE whatsoever. This is not a sponsored video. Nobody's paid me to do this. I bought this using my own money. But I gotta say, this tastes really good. I would not think that a piece of beef frozen, cooked in the microwave could be this tender and soft and juicy. Let's try kind of a super bite here. So we're gonna get the potatoes with the sauce, kind of some of that corn hash. Then we'll get piece of beef here. So here we go. So we got the super bite with all the elements here. See how it all tastes together. Whoa, that tastes really good. You know what? This is one of those few times where it actually lived up to the hype. Like, you're looking at this picture and you're reading the description, and you're like, will it really taste that good? I'm telling you, that bite that I just had, imagine eating like a steak and potatoes with some corn. You put some kind of sweet barbecue sauce on it. You're eating it. It tastes great. Look, dare I say, if you're craving steak and potatoes and you're kind of too lazy to cook potatoes and cook a steak, for $4.28 Canadian, I would actually say this would satisfy a bit of that crave. I'm not saying this is going to taste exactly like a steak and potatoes dish that you get at a restaurant, but it's close enough. If I was craving steak and some potatoes and I was kind of too lazy to cook, which is most days, this would do it for me. This is really good. Let's try another kind of super bite here. Look at this, potatoes, corn, sweet sauce. Okay, that steak. All right, here we go. Amazing. This is really, really good. And look at this. I've taken so many bites of beef, and there's still a lot of beef left in this TV dinner. This is a pretty hefty meal too. What's this? 283 grams. Yeah. Look, it's pricey, but this feels special. This feels like a gourmet TV dinner, like a nice treat. Yeah, I gotta say, I've only tried 2 of those Craves TV dinners, and both of them have been amazing so far. But actually, I guess I do gotta preface, if I said, if you're craving steak, depending how you like your steak, this is obviously gonna be kind of well done. Although it's soft and it's tender. It's well done. I'm assuming it is. You cook it in the microwave. So if you like your steak, I don't know, medium rare or something, obviously this is not gonna taste like that. Let me try a bite with the potato and hash. Really good. And speaking of steak and how you like it done, how do you like your steak? I'm curious. I like it medium. I basically like it pink throughout. I could do a little bit of red, a little bit of blood, but I like it just nice and pink with like a little like line of gray around it. I think that's medium, right? But yeah, I like it pink, but not necessarily bloody. A nice medium. Yeah, it's funny. I went from like, I used to go well done, then like medium well, then I tried medium, and then it's really good. I could eat like a medium rare. Again, I don't mind a little bit of redness and blood, but preferably I just like a nice medium. It's funny because my wife would not eat anything below a well done, right? And I had to really convince her one day, you gotta try medium. The steak is juicy, it's soft, it's still warm, and it's still hot. Cause like she always imagined like medium or like pink steaks is really like cold, like it's like raw. And I kept telling her, no, it's not raw, it's cooked, but it's soft, it's juicy. And she tried it once and she was hooked, and that's it. So now she's like me, she always has her steak medium and she can't go back to well done. So there you go. Little fun story. Anyways, this is great. I'm really enjoying this. Look, let's take one more bite, and then we'll close off this review, and we'll head over to the grocery store dude self-checkout segment. So let's do one more final bite with everything. You got the potatoes, you got the corn, you got the steak or beef, and that sweet smoky sauce. I'm going to enjoy this final bite. I really will. Here we go. All right, let's head over to the grocery store dude self-checkout segment. This is where we're going to close off the review, and I'll give you my final thoughts. All right, CRAVE Smokey BBQ Angus beef. Price for this was $4.28 Canadian. A little bit on the pricey side, but this is definitely a gourmet meal. Portion is decent. The beef is tender. The potatoes taste great. The corn tastes great. You put everything together in that smoky sweet sauce. It really tastes like you're eating a nice steak and potatoes meal. If you don't like barbecue sauce and sweet sauce, I would stay away from this. But otherwise, if you're okay with kind of a sweet, smoky barbecue sauce with your kind of beef and potatoes, this is great. Again, a little bit on the pricey side, but it feels special. It feels like a treat. And luckily, the beef, which is the star of the show, perfect. Tender, tastes great, melts in your mouth. Overall, great meal. Very, very satisfied with this, and I'd definitely get it again. All right, well, that formally ends this review. Thanks so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to take 1 second and hit that like button. I would really, really appreciate it. And you know what? I'm definitely going to review more Crave frozen TV dinners and other TV dinners, so feel free to subscribe. You don't have to, but if you do subscribe, I'll see you in the next video, because as always, I am the grocery store dude. And until next time, enjoy these foods. In moderation, of course. Whoa, the camera. Did you see the lighting on that camera? Anyways.